Hey, Jonathan Clee here, coming to you from the Perception Funding office. I just wanted to take a few minutes and just remind you of our year of fundraising e-course and YouTube playlist that you can find online. It's just beginning, I guess, the middle of January, or we're making these videos so that you get 10, 14, 20, this time 14 ideas for January for this time of year. Just each month of the year brings different challenges, a different season in the fundraising world, and we really want to equip you for those. So let's jump into it and look at the e-course and the ideas there. Let's see, we're going to click on that one in that view. All right, there we go. So the ideas for this is our January part two for us. And I think I'll talk about a few of these as I normally do, try to get a little more specific on them. But really, I feel like the biggest thing here is engaging donors. I think that just as maybe you are trying to have some New Year's resolutions and trying to find ways to better yourself and grow your organization from a personal standpoint of growing yourself, trying new things, maybe losing some weight, exercising, to an organization standpoint of growing your donor base and impacting the lives of those you serve better. I think that your donors are doing the same. And so you providing ways in January to engage your donors could create some long-term engagement from them in the new year. And so that's what all of these ideas are about here. I really like number 58 on there, the winter recipe book. I feel like that is just something that could relate to any organization, but could just be something fun, a fun way for people to get involved in just not making it a fundraiser, but just a way to connect with your supporters and remind them that you are human and engage with them on a personal level there. And it's just really a low commitment there for people as well. The January challenge. Walk for a Cause. Encourage donors to participate in a month-long walking challenge to raise funds for the nonprofit. I like that. I feel like that could hit really well with the exercise mentality. It could be even more of a challenge for colder climates, but it could also raise some January funds there. I think that coming out of the year-end fundraising season, January can be a hard month. At the same time, January can be a great month because there's often momentum out of the year-end fundraising season that you can carry into January. So this January challenge could be a great way to carry that on. Let's see what else. Creating a donor advisory board. I think advisory boards are always great. They don't have to be for fundraising, but you could have a fundraising advisory board. I think often in the nonprofit world, we look at our board of directors as our fundraising team, and I don't think that's right. I think that we need to maybe one or two people are gifted or have the skills or desire to be on a fundraising team who are on your board, but not all of them. They all should be giving. I think that all board members need to be giving regularly, even monthly, to an organization that they're on the board for. But an advisory team is a separate group of people for any program that your organization offers. And so it might be for one of the services that you're offering to the community, or it might be a fundraising team for you as a whole for the organization. A virtual concert. I think that could be cool. I think if you know a musician, or if you even just like a good friend of mine, actually, our pastor plays several times a year, probably 10 times a year at different restaurants around Kansas City area. And I just think of if you know a musician and just being in a cool setting in your home and having him play or her play 5, 10 songs that they just like themselves really well, and just making it a low-key thing, and then sharing a little bit about your organization, and then having that scheduled to be posted could be really good. But again, all of these ideas here, this is the fundraising ideas, January part two. I would say that I just want to remind you all that this isn't about doing all of these. It's ridiculous to think you could do all of these. We began this because we've seen some fundraising calendars that are 365 ideas for the year, and they are just kind of ridiculous in terms of just being an overwhelming dump of information on people, and we see them costing a lot of money. So we just wanted to make this a bite-sized thing that you can do on your own, that you can accomplish, and that it's not meant that for you to do all of these. Just pick a few and be inspired, or maybe come up with your own idea based off of these. So we hope you'll give it a try and that you'll connect with us soon. And also check out other e-courses if you're in the e-course software. And you can visit the e-course software at edu.perceptionfunding.org. Thanks. Hope you have a good rest of your month.